Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Alright, hi, Pfenning here with OregonSports.com and Alex Molden with Alex Molden Training. We're here to talk about Oregon Football League and Oregon football, basically. Actually, today I'm sporting my Rose Bowl shirt from '95, which was one heck of a year. That was what, a year of yours, right?
Yes, sir. Junior year.
How was that going to the Rose Bowl?
It was once in a lifetime type opportunity. Of course, we had a chance to go my senior year, but we had a critical loss against Stanford, I believe.
Ouch.
We missed out on that, but it was a great opportunity to, as the grandfather of them all. So it was definitely a great team that I was a part of.
Now, you mentioned a critical loss. I actually happened to be at another critical loss. I believe it was 2 years before the Rose Bowl year, and it was the Cal game.
Let me see. So that was my freshman year.
Yeah, that would be the 30-point lead.
Oh no, that was the senior year. I think that was 1995. Yeah, that was 95.
Ouch.
My senior year.
Your senior year?
Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Okay, well, but I just remember that when I was there at the game, and we were leading by 30, and it was such a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And I think it was an older alum from behind us convinced me to streak across the field once we got to 40-0.
Oh.
That would be a Bay Area type thing.
I missed that game, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was out that game.
Well, maybe that's the reason why we couldn't hold on to the 30-point lead. Biggest comeback in Pac-10 history. Lost by 1 point at the end of the game. Cal driving down the field, us screaming and yelling, "Please don't score, we can't lose."
Yeah.
Anyway, so hey, after week 2, we got 2-0 teams, Portland, Umpqua Valley, and Klamath. Klamath is looking pretty good. They put up 40 points in both their games, and they get to play Portland May 1st in Klamath. That's looking like a pretty good game. We're going to be there. And our players of the week are Bo Gates on defense for Portland. He had 12 tackles in their win over Oregon, and 1 interception for 102 yards, returned it for a touchdown.
Wow.
What's your longest return?
Not that long. I think it was about like 38, maybe.
Wow. Well, how did you get in the end zone?
No, not on that particular one. The only time I scored was my freshman year at Oregon in the Independence Bowl. It was like 5 yards. Yeah, like a 5-yard game.
Wow, you're hanging your freshman year?
Yeah.
So they were trying to pick on you, the freshman, throwing it out?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
So our offensive player of the week is Road Warrior quarterback Dwayne Patterson. Went 14 of 22 for 171 yards and a touchdown. I was there watching the game and totally stunned by his first game at quarterback. He'd been playing for 10 years and started at quarterback for the very first time. And their normal quarterback was out with a family thing, and so they stuck him in there. Had a great game, and I was really, really, really proud of having such a great game with his very first start. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, you ever play quarterback?
I have not.
How now in your high school year? I mean, you're a good athlete going to college. How come they never thought, you know what? Let's put Alex at quarterback one game.
No, I think once you get up to the college ranks, then you kind of niche into a certain position. Where I was a DB.
But the lower ranks, high school, as a youth player.
You know what? I was a punt returner. I played running back a little bit. But yeah, most of my time was spent in the secondary. It's a strong safety back in high school.
All right, so that was let's see. This week is actually an off week. Although Portland is playing host to the Renton Ravens, the Monarchs just can't get away from playing. They got to be on the field like all the time. Yeah. So the last thing I thought we'd talk about is Alex Molden Training. So how's that going? Building the business.
Hey, you know what? It's great. This is my second year putting everything together. What I normally do, or what I do, is I provide training to different club sports or different youth teams, or sometimes I help out with training at the high school level, where if, let's say, like a volleyball team, is putting on a volleyball camp, and, they get in contact with me, and I do the speed portion of it, the speed and agility portion of it, or the spark training part of the camp. So I do that. Normally business picks up during the summertime, where I do various camps throughout the Portland area, and then I also do. I have my academy, Alex Molden wide receiver, quarterback, and DB academy that I do throughout the summer on Saturdays right here at Nike.
So now you said you never played quarterback. How do you get to be are you teaching the guys how to?
I hire somebody who knows the quarterback position, and they come teach you.
All right, so they're teaching the quarterbacks how to beat their DBs, and you're teaching the DBs how to go beat the quarterbacks.
Exactly. And then I got a wide receiver coach who teaches the wide receivers, different skills that really aren't taught at the high school level. So I think I know I provide something out there for these kids if they're looking to improve their game and get a better understanding of how to play the wide receiver, quarterback, or DB position.
When do you become a trainer? When does it in your head go, okay, I think I can be a really good trainer? Is that something that is coming along while you're a player? I mean, as you're, at the end of your career, whatever, midway through, you go, these guys are these trainers that are training me. They're telling me all this stuff. I think I got a special, one level up from what they're doing. When does it hit you that you can be a trainer?
Well, really, I've always had something in me to coach, and so right now I have six kids. I can't, it's really tough for me to get away and really be away from my family for that long time. So this gives me an opportunity to really share the knowledge and skills that I've learned and I've built up, and then provide that to these younger kids who truly want to get better.
How much are you training your own kids? You got to have
They've
a
been,
team there.
yeah, I know. They've been training my older kids. They've been working with me since they was about 9 years old. They know how to stop. They know how to accelerate, change directions, cut. Some of the crucial drills that you need, not just in football, but in any sport.
So your oldest son is 13?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
So you think he's getting a little overload on dad, going, when is dad going to let me go and be, a kid? He's always coaching me, training me.
No, it's never like that. And I tell the kids, I'm never going to force you to do something. If you want to get better at a particular sport, if I have any input or knowledge on it, I'm going to provide that to you. If I don't, I'm going to get somebody that can provide that knowledge. Now it's baseball season. I played 1 year of baseball. So I put them in the hands of a hitting coach, pitching coach, and let them take care of it.
I know in my own case, I taught journalism classes, so I want to say it kind of hit me right about after college. So I got a little training and coaching in me too. So, well, hey, you mentioned baseball. We're in the Bo Jackson Center here. How did baseball go?
I played, I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade. I struck out about every time I was up, and that really crushed my ego. I'm still kind of a little gun shy getting into the batting cage, so I knew that wasn't my sport.
So that moved you into football?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Pfenning and Alex Molden, we'll talk at you again next week.